Why do 70% of horror fans say they have experienced something paranormal? Is it the thrill of the unknown, the adrenaline rush of fear, or perhaps something more sinister lurking in the shadows of our reality? Hannah Stevens had her own chilling story to tell, a story that would send shivers down anyone's spine. For as long as she could remember, it was just Hannah and her mom. They shared a bond that was unbreakable, a bond forged in the fires of love and mutual respect. Well, her mom, Hannah, and the Night Stalker. This ominous presence was a constant in their lives, an uninvited guest that refused to leave. An eerie figure that appeared night after night, crouching low to stare through Hannah's doorway. It was as if it was waiting for the perfect moment to strike, to make its presence known in the most terrifying way possible. Hannah described her as humanoid, with wispy strands of hair, an abnormally large forehead, a sharp chin, and a sickeningly wide mouth. This grotesque figure was the stuff of nightmares, a creature that seemed to have crawled out of the darkest corners of the human psyche. Imagine Momo with an alien head and less hair, a figure so disturbing that it defied all logic and reason, a figure that seemed to exist solely to instill fear. Freaky, right? The kind of thing that would make anyone question their sanity, their grip on reality. This terrifying presence first appeared when Hannah was just 5 or 6, a time when most children are afraid of the dark, but for Hannah, the darkness held a very real and tangible threat. Therapists, psychiatrists, and a brief stay in a mental facility couldn't make her go away. The Night Stalker was relentless, a shadow that clung to Hannah no matter where she went. Traditional religion, witchcraft, saging the house, nothing worked. Every attempt to banish this malevolent entity was met with failure, leaving Hannah and her mother in a state of perpetual fear. The Night Stalker never left. Even at sleepovers, she'd appear, looming in the shadows, always watching. It was as if she was bound to Hannah, a dark guardian that refused to let her go. Even at sleepovers, she'd appear, looming in the shadows, always watching. The presence was a constant reminder that no place was safe, no moment free from its watchful gaze. Acceptance came reluctantly, but it came. Hannah and her mother learned to live with the Night Stalker, to coexist with this malevolent force. Until recently. 2 weeks ago, Hannah saw her in daylight, standing tall and terrifying near her school courtyard. This was a new development, a terrifying escalation that shattered any semblance of normalcy. 2 weeks ago, Hannah saw her in daylight, standing tall and terrifying near her school courtyard. The sight was enough to make her blood run cold, to make her question everything she thought she knew about the Night Stalker. Imagine seeing every wrinkle, every menacing detail, in the harsh light of day. The Night Stalker was no longer confined to the shadows, no longer a creature of the night. Since that day, the Night Stalker crept closer each night, from the hallway to the threshold, to mere feet from Hannah's bed. It was as if she was closing in, preparing for something terrible. From the hallway to the threshold, to mere feet from Hannah's bed. The sense of impending doom was palpable, a suffocating presence that left Hannah paralyzed with fear. And 2 nights ago, Hannah felt frigid breath on her neck. The Night Stalker was closer than ever, her icy breath a chilling reminder of the danger that lurked in the darkness. This letter was found at the scene of Hannah's horrendous murder, a letter that spoke of fear, of desperation, of a young girl who knew her time was running out. Her mother, unaware of the grisly scene feet away, discovered it only in the morning. The sight that greeted her was one of unimaginable horror, a scene that would haunt her for the rest of her life. No signs of a break-in, no other suspects. The Night Stalker had claimed her victim, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and shattered lives. Just Hannah and her terrifying truth. A truth that was too horrifying to comprehend, too real to ignore. If you have any information, contact the Granite Falls Police Department. Every lead, every piece of information could be crucial in uncovering the truth behind this chilling tale. Stay safe out there. The Night Stalker could be anywhere, watching, waiting, and remember, sometimes the things that go